Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Now, I know you guys are not going to like what I'm going to say, but hey, I'm going to be one of the very first in your Urantia Book life who's going to tell you that this is not what you think, okay? You're not going to blow up in his fiery spiritual flames and you're going to be sent up to fucking Disneyland and you're going to, kick it up there with Jesus and some cool angels and you're going to see some trippy colors and you're going to be next to, somewhere where you think you're going to be high as fuck. You get to drink as much as you want. You probably get to, party as much as you want. Whatever you might think it is. Whatever you might think it is. But the reality of being a Urantia Book reader, I'll be the one to tell you and burst your bubble, is that there's not going to be anything special about you, period. Like, I'm being straight honest with you. Now, I've been reading the Urantia Book since 2006. I was 19, transitioning to being a 20-year-old. I've already told this story. I came across somebody, and that person was the one who introduced it to me, and from there, I knew there was something about this book, and they kept calling me. To this day, knowing what I know now, it is definitely for sure the spirit of truth that you will get to know about. Or if you haven't got to know what the spirit of truth is, you have a thought adjuster, which a lot of us we tend to confuse. I still do this to this day, by the way. I confuse the thought adjuster as being the Holy Spirit. But, they're all the same. The Holy Spirit, the Eternal Son, and the Universal Father, all the same people. You meet one, you met the other kind of thing. But the Urantia Book explains a lot more. It is very technical. It's very informative. It'll give you a description of everything that we are dealing with, and it's not going to go overboard with so much revelation because we can't handle it. We can't. No, fuck no. We'll perverse the fucking shit. We'll start using it. We'll abuse it. There are some people. There are some people out here, and I will make a video about them. They go around talking about how they communicate with angels, and they use the book to help them channel spirits and communicate with the other side of the realm. And if you read the Urantia Book, it'll tell you that shit is not true. Okay, like anybody who thinks that they have like some special connection to the other side, they're fucking half-baked and they need to go get checked. All right, like straight up. And truth be told, honestly, because I watch all these law and crime videos and whatnot, they wind up being the ones fucking going to jail for abusing people. Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to be part of that group too? Have at it. Go ahead. Go ahead. So what you need to do is take in that information and use it for yourself. Okay, now after all these years, we're already in 2025 right now. I just told you, I started in 2006. And the way that really happened, what made me qualify to get the Urantia Book was because I was asking a bunch of questions about the Bible, and everything that was in it was just not making any sense. I mean, the Bible was not answering all of my questions. And I was a very sincere believer, even though I had my issues with Jesus. I come to find out that the Urantia Book is the source to help me get close to Jesus / Michael. The Urantia Book has helped me get to know Jesus, who Jesus really was. And that helped me get close to Michael for who he really is right now as we speak. So I have a lot more respect. I have a much more appreciation, not only in life, but just the fact that I have a living being living inside my mind who is a fragment of the Universal Father himself. And this fragment already has a plan for you. But the way we go about it, you see, that's where we get lost. Our intelligence get in the way. Our emotions definitely get in the way. All the stuff, the noise, the background, our ideas, they all get in the way of the Holy Spirit. All right, there we go again. Of the adjuster trying to talk to you. The book says your thought adjuster is constantly trying to talk to you day in, day in, night out, however people want to say that. I hear it kind of differently, so I thought I was trying to be cool with that. But um I know for a fact my thought adjuster has spoke to me a few times in the past, and I have seen some things where I am heavily, like, really convinced that that this book really is telling me the truth. But I'm not here to tell you, like, about the seven psychic circles. I'm not here to tell you that eventually you're gonna get a visit from some kind of angel. You know, you're not gonna see a different kind of light shining down on you. It's just you're gonna experience something very internal, okay? And this is the part that sucks the most. You're gonna be a lone wolf, all right? If you're part of a church, a mosque, or a temple, you do not want to bring this book around. You will get chewed out. You will be talked down to. People will tell you that's the devil's book, and motherfuckers who will never want to consider any facts outside of the Bible, okay? Any facts outside of their holy little fucking book. And you know what? After all these years, I am perfectly fine with the fact that I am not bunched up with a bunch of fucking idiots. That I am not part of a group who will bold-face fucking tell you that everything on Google is a fucking lie. But the Bible or their Holy Quran and all this other shit, right? It it has all the answers. Now, you know damn well it doesn't. But this is the mind fuck that other people have been playing with. Now, here's the thing. Let's all admit the one common thing that we like about these organizations. I'm not talking about the Urantia Book, because the Urantia Book, oh my God. You want to talk about crazy? The Urantia Book groups are also made up of some crazy motherfuckers. Motherfuckers that need to be in 5150 right now as we speak. So the thing that we all gotta agree on is the fact that all these other world-known organizations like Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, and everything that we could say that really is around the world, like, they all do what's good for humanity. Okay, like that is the only reason why I would ever join an organization, is to be a part of something that would help out some part of the world, would reach out to individuals and see what kind of change that I'm able to help them make. You know, so right now the only organizations that I'm part of is the 12-step meetings, the AAs, the NAs, because there's a lot of lost souls in there, and they get sucked into shit that people are telling them to believe in. And I'm coming in there like, there's other ways to look at it. There's, read the principles, the 12-step traditions and all that stuff, Yeah, see, I'm not saying things right, and I'm perfectly fine with that. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be the most eloquent fucking vocalist to get on a YouTube channel like this to reach out to people. I'm just telling you the real deal, guys. See, like, I have 4 kids. I have a wife. I don't make a lot of money. I'm a commercial driver. I deliver, and I also pick up people from time to time. I don't make a lot of money. This book is not going to promise you a bomb-ass career. This book is not going to promise you a partner that's going to come out of the fucking bushes and tell you, here I am, take me now. I just barely came out the oven and God made me this way and I'm here for you. Like, that shit is not going to happen. All right. Look, I'll tell you like this. Read the Jesus story. Read everything about Jesus, and you tell me if there was anything fucking divine, glorified, because this was the creator's son. This is our universe father. Our universe creator. And he still died on the cross. We spit on him. We beat the fuck out of him. We betrayed him. There were people during his time who knew him for his reputation. And they were scared to talk to him because they thought that they were going to lose their job. And you know what we call those nowadays? Politicians. Fucking scary ass motherfuckers that will tell you one thing and they're really about something else. Yeah, man. Jesus was a real motherfucker. And I can say that. You can say that too. Because once you actually get to know Jesus and you embrace him and you get a better understanding how he is and who he was, and you actually get to like him for all the right things. You can say that he's a bad motherfucker. Yeah, he was. He was. And you know what? I go around telling Christians Jesus was a criminal. He was a convicted criminal. Read the papers. They made him a They made him a criminal. He gets to take that rap too. Yeah, you can say that. It's even in the Bible. The Bible will even tell you that Jesus was a convicted criminal, unfortunately. And you'll see why. You see, but that's the inner workings of God trying to work with me to help me get closer to the man who came down to reach out to someone like me, someone like you. So if your thinking process is stuck between this holy moly spiritual side and you're looking at the world like kind of like in a grotesque kind of way, you need to remind yourself that every day that you wake up, I don't know how old you are, but I'm assuming that you need to go to work. You need to reach out to some people. You got to eat and take a shit like everybody else. You need a shower. Okay, and you need to repeat the same old thing every day until you die. This Urantia book is it's not a shortcut to heaven. It's not, but the Urantia book does serve as a very helpful tool to bring you closer to the deities that you have so much questions about. And there's going to be a lot of people just like that in the groups, but there are also a lot of fucked up, jacked up 5150s that are running around and they want to make you think that they have all the answers. You got to watch out for that. Watch out for those fucking wolves. Anyways, I'm going to leave you guys alone. I hope this was entertaining. I'm just a guy living out here in Los Angeles County, California. What's today? The 5th of March? No, the 5th of April, 2025. Hello. Peace.